Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, if you wouldn't mind sharing and subscribing, that would be cool. But today we're going to be talking about unity, or rather what people say is unity, which I would completely disagree with them. So I went on the Bible app today. I usually don't look at their stories, but someone sent it to me and was like, oh wow, the story today is so good. So I looked at it, right? And it's about unity. I'm like, okay, that's great. You know, the church does need to be unified. But then I saw what they were saying. Seek unity. Believers are never told to become one. We already are one and are expected to act alike. As Christ followers, unity is important because the goal of it is God's glory. In order to be like-minded, our community must have the same handbook that we live by, the Bible. When the Bible is the blueprint of our lives, we can live in unity with other believers. But it isn't always that easy. There are so many groups in the Christian community that think their way and their interpretation is the only way. We get bothered about the smallest things and then get even more bothered when others don't feel the same about those small things. In order to find common ground as Christ followers, here are a few ways to seek unity. Start with yourself. We judge others by their actions while judging ourselves by our intentions. It is so natural to focus on the shortcomings of others while overlooking our own deficiencies. Because of this, disunity is kindled in our hearts. If we would spend more time showing the grace to others that we show ourselves, we would experience more unity with men. So, with this, you cannot say that, and the Bible is very straightforward. You know, I put in a different video. The Bible is very clear. They did pull up a verse, Matthew 18:20, so I'll put that on the screen too. It's for where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there I am with them. I think that's what it says. Well, we'll see. So yeah, that's what it says in the NIV version. So yeah, say someone who agrees with abortion. You think I'm going to sit there and listen to that? Or they agree with the roles of what men and women should be? Whether you like it or not, the Bible is very clear on that. Yet it is a heavily debated topic for reasons I would never know. Start with yourself. Oh yeah, I read that. Love above all. When asked about the most important commandment, Jesus replied that there are 2. Love the Lord and love your neighbors. On the day when we find ourselves upset and feeling anything but love toward fellow Christ follower, we must always go back to love. We have to remember that we are not each other's enemies, but if you are teaching false doctrine, then you are, according to the Bible, the enemy. And in order to love God, you should be keeping his commandments whole. And if you love God, then you love people, and then you should be correcting them if they're not. For me example, anyone can come and correct me. You know, I do read all the comments, although I don't take a lot of them seriously. There are a lot of atheists that find my channel. But yeah, you should take them seriously, and you should try to address it to the best of your ability. If someone has an issue with the way that you're saying something, or they say you're preaching false doctrine, that shouldn't be you don't unify over false doctrine. You don't unify in spite of false doctrine. You unify over the truth that is the Bible. Connect, don't clash. Unity is critical for like-minded community with Christ followers. We don't have to agree on everything, but we should strive to connect and love above all. If we would all fix our eyes on Jesus, allow him to lead us completely, and receive his Spirit's conviction willingly, unity would be within our grasp. Yeah, except you have to be on the same page on what is doctrine and what is false doctrine, which is a lot of this has to do with Joe Biden. No, I don't think you should be voting for Joe Biden. If you did vote for Joe Biden, you didn't repent about it, or any Democrat for that matter, if you voted for them, I strongly suggest you don't take any communion until you repent, because they support things that are fundamentally against Christian doctrine. It's as simple as that. That's it. That's all I had to say. You know, there is no unity. There is no unity with false doctrine. Anyway, that's it. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you.